Hello, am I audible? Yes, I am. So, hey guys, we are live once again, and let's go. Today is day number 6 of Infosys preparation series. I know I might be looking very dull today. Finally, हमारे exams are over. Why is it not? Okay. Okay. Hey, Vamsavardhan, what is up, buddy? I wouldn't see your message. I saw your project. That was really nice, yeah. Lead coach. It is really impressive. You are also doing your challenge. That's great. Everyone starts slow. Vamsavardhan, you will get a hang of it sooner or later. Connected to which device? Even I am hopeless today because इन्फोसिस के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा हूँ मैं और इन्फोसिस के जो क्वेश्चंस का पैटर्न है दैट इज रियली वेरी हार्ड. I don't know if I will be able to solve at least one problem, even one problem out of those 3 or 4 difficult problems. Let's go. What we were doing, you solved 2 problems for 3 hours. That's good, buddy. At least you were not looking into the solution like I do very quickly. Nobody, Infosys is not giving easy question papers. It is asking difficult questions. सारे के सारे ग्राफ और डीपी के क्वेश्चंस होने वाले हैं, most of them. And the easier one will also be hard problem. ये पीछे ढक गया क्या? बहुत ज़्यादा नॉइज आ रही है क्या? Decibels. You have sent it one material where, but where have we sent it? On Discord? I have not received. Vamsavardhan, I have not received anything as of now. Okay, let's get back to the topic where we had left yesterday. File, let's open new folder. Where is 45 days of code? this. Here are the files. We were learning graph and we had learned about BFS and DFS already. My voice is very low. I will fix it. Is it good now? Now it is loud. Okay. So yesterday I had learned about BFS and DFS and I had also solved a few problems using BFS and DFS in graph. And today I will be learning about segment trees because one of my friends suggested me that it will help a lot in Infosys coding assessment. And these remaining 3-4 lectures of graph hard problems I will be doing after the Infosys assessment because एक दिन में तो नहीं होने वाला ये. And shortest path algorithm, all of these problems are marked as hard, and at least half an hour is required for each of the problem, and I won't be able to do all of these in one day. So let's learn about dynamic programming, the basics of dynamic programming. If we get a easy problem on DP, we should be able to solve that, right? Check. So hey guys, for those who are new here, my name is Harshit and I am a final year BTech undergrad preparing for my placements. And when I started this YouTube channel for documenting my coding journey live daily, I had nothing in my hand, but finally I got my first offer, and now I'm working harder to upgrade my package. Thank you for joining. Discord. Now we will learn about dynamic programming. Dynamic programming can be described as storing answers to various subproblems to be used later whenever required to solve the main problem. Okay, the two common dynamic programming approaches are memoization and tabulation, known as top-down dynamic programming and bottom-up dynamic programming, respectively. Okay, in memoization, usually the problem is solved in the direction of the main problem to the base cases. Okay, and in tabulation, known as the bottom-up dynamic programming, usually the problem is solved in the direction of solving the base cases to the main problem. Okay, the base cases does not always mean smaller input. It depends upon the implementation of the algorithm. Okay, we will be using the example of Fibonacci numbers here. The following series is called Fibonacci numbers, in which every next number is the sum of the last two numbers, and it starts with 0 and 1, right? So the next number is sum of the last two, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. We need to find the n Fibonacci number where n based on N is based on a zero based index. Every ith number of the series is equal to the sum. Okay, it is a typical Fibonacci number problem. Okay, if there are two recursive calls inside a function, the program will run the first call, finish its execution, and then run the second call. Due to this reason, each and every call in the recursive tree will be executed. This gives the recursive code its exponential time complexity. If we can store the values of subproblems in the first time, then we can simply find its value in the constant time whenever we need it. This technique is called memorization. The cases which are solved again and again in recursion are called overlapping subproblems. Okay, steps to memorize a recursive solution. Any recursive solution to a problem can be memorized using these three steps. Create a DP n plus 1 array initialized to -1. Whenever we want to find the answer of a particular value, say n, we first check whether the answer is already calculated using the DP array. If yes, simply return the value from the DP array. If not, then we are finding the answer for the given value. For the first time, we will use the recursive relation as usual, but before returning from the function, we will store the solution in our DP array. Okay, I got it. It is easier. Let's try to solve that Fibonacci number solution. Fibonacci. First and Fibonacci numbers. Okay, given a number n, return an array containing the first n Fibonacci numbers. So what we did here, if n is less than equals to 0, return new int. We created an array for storing answers. This is the iterative approach. How can we do this recursively? What Fibonacci number does, the main bro, I was not eligible in Cognizant because I had appeared in Digital Nurture, जिसमें मुझे टेक्निकल असेसमेंट में बाहर कर दिया था even after solving all the problems. And it is coming again for all those people who were not eligible for the on-campus. So let's see if I will be eligible or not. आपने दिया था क्या अभिषेक? Have you appeared in Cognizant already? See if the store is in that. Okay. You have 15 को इंटरव्यू है तुम्हारा अभिषेक. Where are you from, buddy? Because in my college, uh, all of the students who were waiting for the interviews, they okay, it is coming for the first time in your college, right? Technical assessment is going to be easy. Uh, or technical assessment online होगा from your home, or you will have to visit your college for technical assessment. We need to return an array. If and here we will create an array answer of length n, or should I do n plus 1? N is okay. And it will store our answers. Cognizant comes frequently on our college. 15 will be a tech assessment. Next you will have the interview. Okay. So you will be having your technical assessment from your home on your personal laptop, or you will have to visit your college for giving the assessment. That is what I'm asking. And deep int campus labs. Still, it is going to be easy. Revise array string problems. Strings के सारे methods revise कर लो ठीक से, और array और mathematics based questions भी revise कर लो if you have solved it earlier while learning DSE. It might help. Is equals to new and plus 1. कितने सॉल्व करने पड़ेंगे इंटरव्यू के लिए? एटलीस्ट एक तो सॉल्व करना ही पड़ेगा. I have no idea. Like, I have not appeared in Cognizant's on-campus assessment. My friends have appeared and they have got selected and they were saying like it is going to be easy. मतलब कि कोडिंग असेसमेंट इतना ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं होने वाला है. So just be prepared with the common topics that are frequently asked by mass recruiters. Okay. What do you mean? You solve problems in lead code, but they want Java? Like you use Python for solving lead code problems. They also allows Python also. Python and Java two clusters are there. And why am I so confused? What to do next? I've created this helper method which will give the Fibonacci of n. Okay. While okay, you're solving in C++. I don't know why they don't allow C++. It's a problem then. But you can still try. Sometimes it's a problem. I feel bad for you. मैंने भी फर्स्ट ईयर में C++ सीखी थी, but I realized कि I have to learn Java. That is why I switched early. What am I supposed to do next? I have a DP array. I have answer. I am stricter. Equals to 0. We need to update the TP array every time we store the answer. Not clear. What they did while if n is less than equals to 1 return n. Okay, got it. If TP of n is not equals to minus 1 return TP. Arrays dot fill TP with minus 1. Okay, we need to provide TP with the number. So T int TP and we will return TP. पूरा कोड ही कॉपी कर देंगे. If already computed, return stored value. And TP of n calculate करना सिर्फ. So TP of n will be is equals to this value, and then we will return TP of n, and if TP of n is not equals to -1, then return TP of n. And here we will call of n comma TP. It is returning the int value. This is why it seems so confusing. What's going in my head? Simple logic is. Bro, I have my Infosys assessment on 6th of December, and it is about to be postponed because those people who had their assessment tomorrow on 5th of December, they received the notification that the test has been postponed. And just dynamic programming sucks. मेरा Sasha. How do I store the sum of every number in the resulting array? I provided the dynamic DP array. So if I don't return anything, here I will call key of n comma dp and then build the dp. It should work. Good bird. ये तो पूरा ही ब्रेक हो जाएगा. What is wrong in my logic? We are providing this array which updates the memory and uses recursively. इसको 0 1 भी चाहिए होगा. डीपी का वेरी फर्स्ट इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ही समझ नहीं आ रहा. Let's try to understand from the code. इतना तो समझ आ रहा है कि how to return the nth term of Fibonacci number. What is the problem? nth Fibonacci number. We are returning the nth Fibonacci number using this method. So what can I do to store it in the array and return the array? What it is returning? Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So if n is equals to 0 or n is equals to 1, it should return the value of n. Bro, I told you na, I have my assessment on 6th of December, and that is technical assessment, not my interview. And it is on campus. So it will be conducted in my college lab. Now, what is wrong with this? 235 is correct. Okay, it is storing in the wrong. What I will do is create another array also. New int of size n. I know this is very stupid. But I don't want to take that from ChatGPT. Runtime error 6 out of pound. कहाँ गड़बड़ कर दिया? अरे यार आंसर को रिटर्न करना भाई. No, it is 0 minus 1. 0 1. ChatGPT saves me. What's going on in this code? Alright, happy. Let's clean this up and make it actually work correctly. My final array has wrong values. Fibonacci. Okay, this is what I want to do. And then we will build the answer array. Okay, this was correct. We will create the answer array of size n and add the values from the DP. But for filling up the DP, we will use this. So should be added here. And it is still not working. Filling all the values up to n. Then bringing up the answer array and returning the answer. Okay, iterative TP क्या है? We will create the answer array. If n is equals to 0, we will return answer that it is 0. And then we will update. But इसमें dynamic programming कहाँ से आया? It is not checking for in the memory. Oh, it is using this answer array itself for computing. क्या dumb है यार? Recursion क्यों लगा रहा हूँ मैं इसमें? Get it. Let's create an array. Answer is equals to new n of size n. Okay. And if n is equals to 0, we will return answer. And then we will update answer of 0 is equals to 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if n is equals to 1, we will get the answer now. Then answer of 1 is also equals to 1. And then 4 in I is equals to 2, I less than n, I plus. We will update the value of answer of I is equals to answer of I minus 1 plus answer of I minus 2. This is simpler. And then we will return. अभी भी गड़बड़. If 5 is given, first Fibonacci number is 0, second is 1, third is also 1. This is it. इतना घूम लिया इतना सिंपल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के लिए. Okay, so here it created a DP and updating the value of DP every time recursively. And the second tabulation method is a bottom-up approach where we start from the base case and reach the final answer that we want. Tabulation helps in optimizing the solution by preventing additional stack space used during recursion. So to convert recursive solution to tabulation 1, declare a DPR of size n plus 1. First initialize the base condition value that is I equals to 0 and I is equals to 1 of the DP where set an iterative loop that covers the array from 2 to n and for every index sets its value as DPI minus 1, I minus 2. तो ये तो अभी कर दिया मतलब we did tabulation but memoization समझ नहीं आया. We are using memoization to just return the nth Fibonacci number. But how can we use memoization? Use memoization to return an array of n Fibonacci number. Memoization based Fibonacci array. Okay, we create a DP. This is what I had done. We will compute all the values from 1 to n and then we will build the array like this. This is what I was trying to do. Recursion plus memoization. For memoization, we are giving the TP. If TP of n is not raised already, if we have the value of n already in the array, we will return it directly. Otherwise, we will calculate TP of n recursively. Now I got it. And then we build the array. Let's check it out. Here it is giving the wrong answer. Let's see why. Because when n is equals to 0, माइनस वन क्यों सेट हो रहा है? जीरो और फर्स्ट इंडेक्स पर memoization. We have created a TP of n plus 1. Okay. I is equals to 1 second start with them. ओके, यहाँ से ठीक है। What is wrong now? निकल गया ऐसे Infosys crazy। डिबग नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मैं, इतना सिंपल सा प्रॉब्लम विजुअलाइज नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ। We're using this function to recursively calculate the nth Fibonacci number. So when we are giving 0, it returns 0 and will store it in the 0th index. Okay, when we give it 1, it gives 1 and it stores it in the first index. When we give it 2, it directly calculates 2 based on the values that we have already stored. 0 and 1, it should return 1. So 0, 1, 1, it should be. First we calculate for 0, it will return 0. मेमोराइजेशन क्यों समझ नहीं आ रहा है? टैबुलेशन समझ आ गया तो टीपी इन वन
है
शॉट।
ना, ठीक है। अगर मैं थोड़ा रिकर्सिवली आपको समझाऊं, एक बड़ी प्यारी सी चीज है, ये देखो। एक्चुअली में ये विच इज वहां से आंसर दे दिया, ठीक है। अब सुनना, यही अब हमारा फंक्शन है। इसके अंदर क्या क्या ऐसे चेंजेस करें। एक तो इसको ऐसे, तो सबसे पहले तो एक वेरिएबल कितना पता लगेगा। इनिशियली इसमें जीरोज होते हैं बाय डिफॉल्ट। -1 से ये रहेगा कि हाँ, हमें एक चेक हो जाएगा कि अभी तक हमने इस पर विजिट नहीं किया है। यूजुअली हमें ये चीज़ काम आएगी। तो फॉर लूप से एक काम करो, फॉर इंट आई इज इक्वल टू 0, आई लेस देन इक्वल टू n, आई प्लस प्लस डीपी ऑफ आई को आप बना दो -1, सारे वैल्यूज -1 दे दो इसकी, सिंपल। अब देखो हम करेंगे क्या। एक डीपी हमारा बन गया, ग्लोबली एक्सेसिबल है, ठीक है। हम बोलेंगे आंसर को रिटर्न करने से पहले, आंसर को रिटर्न करने से पहले डीपी ऑफ में एन में आंसर दे दो। ध्यान से सुनना क्या कर रहा हूं मैं। ये जो आंसर था हमने यहां पे स्टोर करा लिया, फिर हाँ रिटर्न कर लिया। जैसे कि जब वहां पे 3, और हम बिफोर एक्चुअली कॉलिंग हो क्या रहा है। अगर हम फिबोनाची ऑफ 6 पे आए, मान लो 6 क्या होता है, 6 का आंसर आएगा फिबोनाची ऑफ 5 को निकाल के और 4 को निकालने के। तो बिफोर कॉलिंग 5 एंड 4, क्या पता हम इस मोड पे आए हो। जैसे मान लो क्या 4th इंडेक्स पे, ये देखो, बिफोर कॉलिंग हम बोलेंगे ऐसा तो नहीं है कहीं कि -1 है, डाल दिया। एंड हम कैलकुलेट नहीं करेंगे n-1 n-2 को। इस कोड को हम सबमिट करते हैं, ये भी चले सक्सेसफुली। अगर आप इसकी नंबर ऑफ लाइंस को छोटा करना चाहते हो तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, इसको तो मैं एज इट इज लिख,
सॉल्विंग nth फिबोनाची नंबर, पर फर्स्ट nth फिबोनाची नंबर कैसे सॉल्व कर रहे हैं? यूजिंग मेमोराइजेशन एंड व्हाट रॉन्ग आई एम डूइंग। इन्फोसिस में भी आया है ये।
लिखना पड़ेगा। हम सिंपल ये कर सकते हैं कि एट द एंड मेरे को, ये देखो, सबसे पहली बात तो ऐसा सीन है कि भाई एक चोर आया, ठीक है भाई, एक चोर आया, ठीक है, थोड़ा ठीक है। एक चोर आया और हमारे पास क्या थे यार, हमारे पास घर है, घर बना लेते हैं यार, घर बना लेते हैं, ठीक है भाई। ये बोलोगे यार ये क्या बना रखा है आपने, भाई घर बनाया है, अच्छा नहीं लग रहा क्या देखने में? ये देखो हाउस, ये देखो हाउस। अभी आपको अच्छे से समझाता हूँ मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ। हाउस, ये लो हाउस, ठीक है। 6 बना दिए मैंने, 5 बनाता हूँ अभी के लिए। जैसे मान लो यार ये मेरे हाउस नंबर 1 है, हाउस नंबर 2, हाउस नंबर 3, 4, 5, इनके अंदर कुछ पैसे है। जैसे इसके अंदर 6 पैसे है, इसके अंदर 5, इसके अंदर 5, क्या दे रखा था, हाँ 7 रुपए है, यहाँ पे 4 रुपए है, मतलब रुपए नहीं, आप ये समझो इस घर में 6 लाख का माल है, इस घर में 5 लाख का, 5 लाख का, 7 लाख का, 4 लाख का। तो ये आता है घरों के अंदर, जाता है, लूट मचाता है। लेकिन इसमें एक कंडीशन है बस, कि अगर मान लो ये चोर हाउस नंबर 1 इससे चुराता है अगर, तो ये यहाँ से नहीं चुराता, नहीं चुरा सकता, ये बंद हो गया इसके लिए। हाँ यहाँ से चुरा सकता है ये, समझ रहे हो? 2 लगातार घर नहीं चुरा सकता, जो बोल रहे हो वो समझ सा नहीं आ रहा है। तो मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं, मैं आपको एक चीज, समझना मेरी बात। एक है बनाएंगे, मैं रिटर्न कर देता हूं, रिटर्न मैक्सिमम लूट ऑफ व्हाट, एक तो एरे दे दो अपना, और मैंने एक इंडेक्स।
कोड है, इसको हम मेमोराइज करने वाले हैं यूजिंग अनऑर्डर्ड मैप, है ना। तो अनऑर्डर्ड मैप में स्ट्रिंग ले लेंगे, जाओगे -1 + 1 0 हो जाएगा, -1 -1 -2 एग्जॉस्ट कर दिए, या तो आप उसमें प्लस कर दिया, सिंस करंट वाले नंबर को मैंने ऐड। हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल कोड स्टोरी विद माइक। तो आज हमने, और एक्चुअली दीज थिंग्स एक्ट लाइक अ नोट ओनली, ठीक है। आपको और किसी चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं है, आप गिटहब पे क्लिक करो और वहीं पर आपको सारे नोट्स मिल जाएंगे। ओके, यूट्यूब का लिंक मीनाक्षी, +2 - 2 करोगे तो जस्ट सोचेंगे, ठीक है। ओके, ट्री पढ़ाऊंगा। ओके, सबसे पहले ट्री बनाना ज़रूरी है ना। ओके, तो आगे देखते हैं कि कैसे ट्री डायग्राम बनाएंगे। तो देखो, अब ट्री डायग्राम से समझते हैं। F1 तो फाइनल हो गया, F2 क्या होगा, F4 F3 हमें फिबोनाची सीक्वेंस ऐसे ही तो होता है कि FF पूरा जब सॉल्व हो जाएगा तो आप देखो ना, एक चीज़ ध्यान, जो था ना वो 2 था, है ना, कि फॉर अ गिवन n = 3 उसका आंसर 2 था। तो आप जैसे यहाँ पर आते, आप ये सब कुछ नहीं करते, ठीक है, इन सबको मैं मिटा रहा हूँ अभी। आप ये सब कुछ नहीं करते हैं, जैसे आप देखते हैं कि अच्छा, मैं यहाँ पर जब लेफ़्ट साइड गया था तो मैंने बहुत सारे रिजल्ट स्टोर कर लिए थे, तो F3 स्टोर हो चुका था। तो मैं डायरेक्ट देखूंगा कि अच्छा मैंने यहाँ पर अपने DP अरे में क्यों नीचे 2 बार दूंगा, क्योंकि एक बार सॉल्व हो ही चुका है, बार बार F2 क्यों सॉल्व कर रहे हो, ठीक है। तो बताए एक्चुअली में क्या है, रिपीटिंग सब प्रॉब्लम्स थे। F3 यहाँ पर आया, F3 यहाँ पर फिर से आ गया, सब प्रॉब्लम। F2 सब प्रॉब्लम यहाँ पर आया, F2 फिर यहाँ पर से आ गया। तो इसी को बोलते हैं रिपीटिंग सब प्रॉब्लम। ओके, ये सब ठीक है, ये तो चीज़ हो गई, स्टोर करेंगे। बट अब एक चीज़ और ध्यान दो, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़, जब भी हम रिकर्शन कॉल करते हैं ना, जब भी हम रिकर्शन कॉल करते हैं तो मेमोराइज करने के लिए मैंने आपको अब बता भी रखा है कुछ कुछ वीडियोज़ में, कि जो जितने वेरिएबल्स चेंज हो रहे हैं मेमोराइजेशन में, उतनी ही डीपी का अरे लेना पड़ता है मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स। जैसे यहाँ पर देखो, एक ही वेरिएबल है भाई, यहाँ पर भी एक ही वेरिएबल है, एक ही वेरिएबल है जो हर बार चेंज हो रहा है। अब हमें मेमोरी 1D डी पे क्यों लिया है, क्योंकि एक ही ट्रेंड देख लेना, स्टार्टिंग में इसको इनिशियलाइज कर लेना -1 से, कि भाई अभी ओके, यहाँ तक क्लियर है। और जैसे ही फॉर एग्जाम्पल 2 के लिए सॉल्व हो गया होगा, तो 2 के लिए F2 मतलब सॉल्व हो गया होगा, तो F2 की वैल्यू 1 थी, यहाँ मैंने 1 डाल दिया, ठीक है। F3 की वैल्यू यहाँ पर क्या होगा, रिकर्सिव ट्री डायग्राम में देख लो, F3 की वैल्यू यहाँ 2 हो चुकी थी, तो मैं यहीं पर स्टोर कर दूंगा कि भाई 2 है। ये कॉल करने से पहले मैं पहले ही चेक कर लूंगा कि आगे के लिए वही कर रहा हूँ, F2 और F1 कॉल नहीं करूँगा। तो सीख लिया कि भाई बताता हूँ, देखेंगे क्योंकि ये छोटे से बनाते हैं फिर एबल टू सॉल्व ऑल, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन 1 है इक्वल टू 1 रिटर्न कर रहे हैं, तो हमने क्या किया अपने बेस केस को और थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई कर दिया, ठीक है। और हाँ ये याद रखना कि बेस केस हमेशा पता है क्या होता है, पैराम, जिस देखते हैं के लिखा था बेस केस, ठीक है। फिबोनाची ऑफ कर देना है कि नहीं। ग्रेट, सबमिट तो हो गया है, कंस्ट्रेंट छोटे होंगे, n इज इक्वल टू 30 है मैक्स, इसलिए एक्सेप्ट हो गया है, ओके। अब हम क्या करते हैं, मेमोराइजेशन करते हैं, ठीक है। तो मेमोराइजेशन के लिए मैंने क्या बोला था कि मैं इंट डीपी नाम, सॉरी एक वेक्टर लूँगा, वेक्टर ऑफ इंट डीपी नाम का एक वेक्टर ले लिया, या तो मैं जनरली टी लेता हूँ या तो डीपी भी सही है, ओके। मैंने क्या बोला n+1 लेंगे, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम डीपी का मैक्सिमम हम क्या चाहेंगे, डीपी ऑफ एन अगर चाहिए हो तो n+1 साइज़ का लेना पड़ेगा, और मैंने स्टार्टिंग में सबको -1 कर दिया, मतलब अभी तक कोई भी स्टेट सॉल्व नहीं हुआ है, ठीक है। और मैं सिंपली एक सॉल्व फंक्शन लिख दूंगा, उसमें n की वैल्यू भेजूंगा और डीपी भी भेज दूंगा साथ साथ, ताकि मैं डीपी में स्टोर करता रहूँ रिजल्ट को। इंट सॉल्व इंट n वेक्टर ऑफ इंट एंड डीपी, ठीक है। यहाँ पर वही लिखते हैं कि इफ़ अगर n लेस देन इक्वल टू 1 है तो सिंपली रिटर्न n कर दो, या फिर आगे सॉल्व करने से पहले ही चेक कर लो कि अगर डी पी ऑफ n इज़ नॉट इक्वल टू -1 है, मतलब वो सॉल्व हो रखा है ऑलरेडी, तो डायरेक्ट उसका आंसर भेज दोगे, जो रिजल्ट आएगा उसको स्टोर भी कर देना डायरेक्ट, यहाँ पर देख रहे हो एक्सेस कर लूँगा, ठीक है। यहाँ तक तो क्लियर है, काफ़ी सिंपल लग रहा है। तो इसको हम रन करके देखते हैं अब, लेट्स सी फिर सबमिट करके देखते हैं, होपफुली सारे टेस्ट केसेस पास हो जाने चाहिए। इंडीड यस, देखो 0 मिलीसेकंड में सॉल्व हो गया, हमने मेमोराइजेशन कर लिया, टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी काफ़ी कम कर ली है, ठीक है। तो अब चल के समझते हैं कि भाई हमारा रिकर्शन वाला जो तरीका था ना, वो बहुत घटिया तरीका था, हमने मेमोराइज नहीं किया था ऑलरेडी, प्री सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम को दोबारा यूज़ ही नहीं कर रहे थे, ठीक है। तो उसका टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी समझने की कोशिश करते हैं। जो रिकर्शन हम क्या करते थे, FF(n-1) पहले निकालते थे, फिर FF(n-2) निकालते थे और दोनों को सम कर देते थे। तो मान के चलते हैं ना कि FF(n) का निकालने का जो टाइम था वो T ऑफ n है, ठीक है। और FF(n-1) निकालने का T ऑफ n-1 ऑफ n इज इक्वल टू T, सोचो। और अब देखो इक्वल टू 1 मान 2 ऑफ Tn-1 है, ठीक है। तो मैं ये लिख सकता हूँ, मैं फिर बाद में फ्यूचर में ऐड करोगे इन सबको।
All this is okay. Here we are not updating dp of n is equals to 0 and dp of n is not equals मतलब is equals to 1. Hey Rayuga, what is up buddy? अभी भी गड़बड़ है. And it will just return dp. So, 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 instead of n plus 1, we will just return dp. Now I got it. अभी out of bound कहाँ पर आ गया? लाइन नंबर 27. तो राजू का स्ट्रीम डिले हो रही है क्या? मेरी आवाज़ देर से आ रही है. ये डायनामिक प्रोग्रामिंग is like a dinosaur. Zero one degree of n. And it should start. Okay, finally. आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या? हेलो. मेरी आवाज तो आ रही है. Maybe it's your device. I don't think so, buddy. My voice is loud and clear. Now, finally, we got the correct answer using memorization and Fibonacci number. ये लो पहला ही आंसर गलत हो गया. अभी कंपाइल एंड रन तो हो गया था ना? It is working. Then why is it failing? Maybe I was 4 input 1. And Rayuga, what is up? What are you doing? And what's going on? Hi, bro. I want to start streaming like you do while studying to code. I have been thinking about it to start from months now. Can you tell which software you use to stream? Bro, I am using OBS Studio. You can find about it on YouTube, and you can definitely start streaming any day. I can help you out. Just DM me on Instagram or Discord. I will help you out. Okay? With everything like setting up the channel to starting to stream. How did I set up? I set it up like initially I just started without looking in the background and the lighting. Okay, bro, if you have a laptop which works well and its performance is good, you need nothing. You just need a software named OBS Studio, and you don't even need that software. You can start streaming through YouTube itself. Like go to YouTube, create your channel, and go to create button and press the live stream button. Okay, you can see this button, create, click on create, and go live, and you will start. मैं बहुत बकवास करता हूँ क्या? Let's try some problems on dynamic programming. And tabulation is nothing simple iterative approach. Tabulation. Tabulation is bottom up approach. That means we are calculating the bottom for the sub problem first, and memorization is top down approach. Okay, we got it, the introduction of dynamic programming. Now let's solve some 1D DP problems. This much I understand. I wanted to know how to set up OBS and all. Bro, you can find some good videos which are available. Just search on YouTube how to stream live using OBS Studio. Watch any of these how to stream on YouTube with OBS Studio. With OBS Studio. And you will see these videos. Watch any of these and they will guide you with that. Okay. And if you face any problem regarding how to manage and what to learn, what to study on your stream, then you can ask me as well. Climbing stars, let's solve this problem, and I think I should be able to solve it by myself. Okay, for sure. What is your username on Discord, by the way? You're climbing a staircase. It takes n step to reach the top. Each time you can either climb one or two steps. In how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? Okay. If n is equals to 2, there are two possible ways, either 1 or 2. That is what my dream is. I too want to build some real world project on the live stream. By the way, in which year you are, Rayuga? I forgot if you had already shared. So we are just splitting into three. So is it like Fibonacci number? Calligraph. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for joining, by the way. And that doesn't mean you are old. You're my senior. What I was doing. Okay. For the given question, climbing stairs, you're climbing a staircase. It takes n steps to reach the top. Each time you can either climb one or two steps. In how many distinct ways you can climb the top? We need to find the distinct ways. So let's say if the given number is, let's say, 7, 7 is the total number of steps that we need to climb. So it'll be 1 comma 6. It will be 1 comma 5. Thank you so much, Rayuga. By the way, what is your real name? And if you can share in which company you are working right now. Even I get motivated watching myself, my old videos. I was not feeling like streaming today, but I had to do because I decided that I will be streaming. It's Naman. Okay. Thank you so much, Naman Bhaiya. If there are 7 stairs, or let's say 4 or 5, how can I approach this question? So, 2 stairs, there are 1 plus 1, and second one is 2 steps. When there are 3 stairs, so one way is take single step at a time, and the other distinct way will be 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. First we take one first step and then taking 2 steps at a time. Naman bhai, are you there? I want to help you out setting up your channel. If it has 4 stairs, then it will be like this. One way is to climb each step once at a time. The other one will be 1 plus 3 or 3 plus 1. And the other way around will be 2 plus 2 plus 2. When do you sleep usually? I will connect you on Discord after ending the stream, and we can figure out how you are going to start your YouTube channel. Because what I feel that Infosys के questions तो बहुत ही difficult होने वाले हैं. So I will end the stream at around 1 a.m. and I will ping you on Discord if it is okay. So there are 2 ways to climb the top. There are 3 ways for 3. Okay, done. In how many distinct ways? There are 3 ways to climb to the top. But it seems like We need to return the number of ways of splitting the given number. My username is Hercules and Codecules. Both are my username. मतलब Hercules is on my phone and Codecules is on my laptop. I will DM you. This is not the perfect one. Or if there are two ways to climb to the second step and three ways to climb to the third step, here comes the logic. Now, 4 can be split into ways. अच्छा ठीक है. 3 1 was okay. Fourth वाले में क्या scene होगा? When we are writing 3 plus 1, it can also be splitted into uh, 1 plus 2 plus 1 and 2 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, and similarly it will double down here. So the fifth combination will be 1 plus 2 plus 1. तो ये तो सेम हो जाएगा पिछली बार के जैसा, तो ओवरलैप हो जाएगा. ओके, and the sixth combination will be 1 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, so which one? Third and fifth are overlapping, so the answer will be equals to 6. So how much it can? 3 at 3 to 3 and 3 6. So if n is equal to 1 less than equals to 3, return n. Okay. Okay, I'm also learning dynamic programming for the first time and I'm trying to figure it out. और ये फिबोनाची से हो जाएगा. It seems so. For n is equals to 2, the number of steps is equals to 2, and for n is equals to 3. But how can I implement key? Yes. It is more like this. Okay. If we are finding for 5, so 5 can be written as 2 plus 3. So first we will find for 2 and also for 3. So 3 will be 2 plus 1. Something like that. Let's say पहले इनको implement करके देखते हैं. First, when we had 2 steps, we had 2 ways of moving to 2 step. So 2 distinct ways, 1 comma 1 or 1 or simply 2. So and for 3 we will have 2 plus 1, and that means 3 possible combinations. And then for 4 we will have 3 plus 1, 4. But recursively there are other ways also. So there are 2 ways of this. Okay, so it will be like 2 plus 3 plus 1. So 2 distinct ways of moving to second stair. तो ऐसा ही होना चाहिए। फिबोनाची के जैसे even the one टाइम लिमिट एक्सीडेड, मतलब बाकी के 31 टेस्ट केसेस पास हो गए। एंड वन मोर थिंग कि इट वाज दैट सिंपल कि 4 2 it was 2, that means for 0 stair it is 0, and for 1 stair it is 1, and for 2 stairs it is 2, 0 1 2। ओके, 0 स्टेयर के लिए भी 1 होगा ना? Okay. For 3 it is 3, for 4 it is 5, and for 5 it is equals to 8. The total distinct ways of climbing 5 stairs it is 8, 5, and for 6 it will be equals to 13. That is the same pattern of Fibonacci numbers. That is why it worked. And let's apply memorization to improve the solution. Public static count ways int and comma int array dp. Here we will create dp of size n, and we will check if and plus font size की होगी and then fill it with -1 arrays dot fill dp comma -1. Okay, and then we will return count ways of n comma dp, and inside it, if n is equals to 0 or n is equals to 1, it will return 1. If dp of n is not equals to -1, then return dp of n, otherwise return count ways of int, not int, n minus 1 comma dp plus count ways of n minus 2 comma dp. That's right. Memorization. What is it returning? Okay. फिर से टीएलई आ गया क्या? अभी भी टीएलई क्यों आ रहा है? मेमोराइजेशन में भी गड़बड़. Why? अभी इसको और कैसे इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं जब ये टीएलई दे रहा है तो मेमोराइजेशन ही तो किया है, फिर भी टीएलई आ रहा. कुछ गड़बड़ की है क्या हमने? अच्छा, कुछ बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट भूल गए हैं हम. इसको अपडेट तो किया ही नहीं. TP of n is equals to this. Abhi it should work. Nice. What we were doing, we were directly returning the function without updating the value in the DP. 1D DP. 1D DP. Climbing stairs. It is simply Fibonacci numbers. Frog jump DP3, DP4. Maximum sum of adjacent elements DP5. Let's see this. Let's code maximum sum of adjacent. हाउस रॉबर प्रॉब्लम ये तो आया था. ये किस में आया था? TCS के एग्जाम में आया था ये क्वेश्चन. That is why I have solved it here. And TCS का इजी प्रॉब्लम था ये DP का. तब मुझसे बना नहीं था ये. On in the test. And what is the problem? You are a professional robber planning to rob houses along a street. Each house has a certain amount of money stashed. The only constraint stopping you from robbing each of them is that adjacent houses have security systems connected, and it will automatically contact the police if two adjacent houses were broken into one the same night. Given an integer array nums representing the amount of money of each house, return the maximum amount of money you can rob tonight without alerting the police. And how I have solved it? ये ये जो भी सॉल्यूशन है ना, ये मैंने कहीं से कॉपी किया था किसी यूट्यूबर का. क्योंकि मुझसे तो बन ये एग्जैक्ट क्वेश्चन भी नहीं था वैसे. टीसीएस में तो ऊट पटांग क्वेश्चन था. इसको फैब्रिकेट करके दिया हुआ था, क्योंकि समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था कि पूछना क्या चाह रहे हैं ये लोग. What he did, if the length is 0, we will return 0. Length is 1, we will return the first number itself. Then we create a TP array to store all the or to memo memoize. TP of 1 is dp of I is equals to. ये तो अभी सॉल्यूशन देख के भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है. What is he doing? तो ये चला भी था या नहीं चला था? Submissions. Frog jump with k distance, maximum sum of non-adjacent elements, house robber. Both are house robber problems. And 2D, 3D, DP on grid, DP on subsequence, DP on string, DP on stock, LIS longest increasing subsequence, MCM. Guys, अब तो नींद आ रही है. Oh my god. Let's do this house robber problem first. मतलब इसको ही करते हैं. I am a professional robber. The problem statement says that you are a professional robber planning to rob houses along a street. Each house has a certain amount of money stashed. The only constraint stopping you from robbing each of them is that adjacent houses have security systems connected and it will automatically contact the police if two adjacent houses were broken into on the same night. So, given an integer array nums representing the amount of money of each houses, return the maximum amount of money you can rob tonight without alerting the police. Okay, so this is what is happening. Uh, so यही करते हैं. Question में क्या given है? We are given an array nums and we need to find the maximum amount of money that we can steal, store, कुछ भी बोलता हूँ मैं. Okay, so let's say 1, 2, 3, and 1. So these are the houses and the amount of money that each house has. And what we do, we will create our DP and inside the TP. First, we will check if the size is 0, we will return 0. And if the size is 1, we will return the first element. And from I is equals to 2, we will check. So what we will do, we will check which one is largest or the maximum. What given in the question is that all the houses are connected by security systems. So if we jump directly into the second house, the alarm will buzz. The alarm will start ringing. So we have to skip it, okay? And we have to make a choice that if we should start from here or from the second house, first house or the second house. So how we will decide? We will decide by checking which one is having more money. So if 2 is having more money, so we will start from 2, and then we will compare this 2 with, in the next step, with 3 plus 1, that is, this is. So if it is greater than 2, so we will get back to the, okay, मतलब कुछ तो समझ आ रहा है मुझे। हम्म, ये मैं खुद से कैसे फिगर आउट करता हूँ? ये तो मैंने आंसर देख लिया, that is why. How to come up with the solution by myself? I need what? Okay, I'm ending the stream here, and I will do a marathon tomorrow where I will be revising all the basic questions that are most probably asked in the easy section of Infosys. Nowadays, okay, guys, good night. So जाओ आप भी, whoever is watching. Who are you guys जो अभी तक देख रहे हो? Rayuga, are you there? If you want, we can play a chess match.